Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Edengate running on PlayStation 5, although this is a PlayStation 4 game. It's not a native PlayStation 5 game, unfortunately. Okay, we were stuck last time. I had no idea how to progress. I don't know where this has left me. We need to get into this school.
Do I really have to go here?
Normally we'd have some sort of light around. To help combat the tentacles. Or vines. They may or may not be tentacles. It's okay. That was it. Ooh, look how shiny I am.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh, periodic chart. That's not a good sign. Solve another puzzle. Why am I here? Why are your molecules here? Why is your DNA here?
And can anyone tell me what ATP stands for?
Adenosine triphosphate.
I know you can, Mia. I was hoping someone else in the class would volunteer for once. Now, can anyone except Mia tell me the role that ATP plays in our bodies?
Well, she was always a bright kid, huh? This vine is a giant jerk. That's what it is. Annual science exhibition. Struggling? Over 1 in 4 students experience depression or other mental health issues. It's okay to reach out for help. Talk to a teacher or guidance counselor today. Edengate District Mental Health and Emotional Education Commission. Okay. I'm glad those resources are available. Although depending on where you live, may or may not be available to you, which is a real shame. It's a difficult time to in your life. This period of time when you're in middle school or high school. Or it can be. I mean, you know, some people it's not a big deal, but some people it is. I don't think it's ever not a big deal for anyone. Some very formative years. Some very empty drawers. The Great Tree of Life by Michiru Kanematsu. Mia, I think you'll appreciate this. Dr. B. All known forms of life are related to each other, from you and me to animals, plants, fungi, and even bacteria. We can represent the history and relationships of these countless forms of life using the metaphor of a great tree. The great tree of life shows us how all life on Earth shares a common ancestor and invites each of us to consider our place in the natural world, not as something separate from it, but as a small part of something much greater than ourselves.
That's right, I remember.
I mean, it's definitely not light reading. Astronomy Club. Okay. Edengate Science Fair. Any of these mine? Science. Teachers from gym and classrooms.
Well, of course she's going to win.
Then why do you sound so unhappy?
I suggested she should be making friends, and she said, I don't want friends.
Not everyone has a lot of friends. It's okay.
It's not okay. It's pathological. Life is all about connection. You know that.
Maybe she's connected in a different way.
Maybe.
Out of order.
Elevator trouble again. Amazing.
Stop me from pushing the button. Oh, okay. Great. What is this now? What's the clue? Frank, students have guessed the maintenance passcode and have been seen accessing restricted areas. 0000 is not a secure code. Set it to something else, please. Okay, I did. F. Was it 0001? Or is it 1111? Is it 1720?
Counting something?
661 plus 450. Nope. Well, that's more than the. That's more than 4 digits. Oh, I see. No, it isn't. That was right. 1111. That's so hilarious.
Oh, the kids would have guessed that one too.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Principal Doofus? Oh. Sounds like a man I know. Ooh, refreshing away. Say no to bullying. Physical, verbal, social. Everyone deserves respect. Oh, boy, it's interesting this game is touching on psychological issues.
All this poster having much of an effect.
Is the whole thing a metaphor for that? I'm not really sure. I'd say, is that the TARDIS? Good luck on today's test. Oh god, don't tell me I have to use my brain. I mean, it end well for me if that's the case. Some branches of science: ecology, paleontology, geneticists, physics, geography, astronomy. I appreciate physics now more. When I was in high school, it sort of eluded me. Now that I'm older, it's a lot more fascinating.
Mia, pay attention.
Yeah?
Am I back in school again?
Okay, let's look for some clues. Which one? Does it matter? It may not even matter. Wrong? Why was it wrong, though? This one looks like a repeating hallway. Go on.
Why aren't you working with your group?
I can't believe they're making me do this.
Oh, there's more doors. What? How could... Really? I mean, how do you pick the right one? How do you determine it?
Oh, you won't get anywhere with an attitude like that.
Why are you keeping me here? This is a waste of time.
Are you really cut out for this? I wonder if it just gives you the wrong one no matter what you pick. It'll only give you the right one last. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Hey, all by yourself again?
Why do they keep talking to me?
I mean, some people aren't that social. It's not that big of a deal. People call you smart? No, people call a person smart if they know something they don't. It doesn't make them smart, it just makes them know something that you were not aware of. In most cases. Of course, there are some people that are, like, legitimately smart.
Everyone is connected, Mia. Everyone.
Not everyone's connected. Give me a break.
Leave me alone.
What's the point? I mean, that's just a lie. Not everyone is connected. You know, sometimes you form connections with lots of different people, and sometimes you form connections with just a handful of people, and one is not more right than the other. Keep going, Mia. I have no doubt you'll succeed. Well, thank you. It's 7 o'clock. This went from being about a deadly infection to being about my psyche.
Thank you all for attending the science fair this evening. We had a lot of very impressive projects this year. Take a few more moments to mill around, look at the projects, and ask our young scientists some questions. The awards will start soon.
They must be getting close.
Kraken's pride. Nothing but net. We'll pass that test. Good snacks? I mean, it's kind of hard to say. Right, so I can't go to the exit. This does remind me of when I got my my first 2 COVID shots. Big ass auditorium.
Just the model? At least it's accurate. Mostly. Does this experiment have a hypothesis?
A solo system, okay.
Not bad. I wonder if it works.
Coordinate. Huh? Uh-oh, is this one mine? Respiratory system? Oh no, I don't think so.
Mia, where have you been? The judges wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm not sure what my brain is.
You've done all this work, and at the last moment you lose your nerve?
Mia, you started this. Now it's time to finish it.
Ooh, the volcano. Always popular.
Pretty standard school stuff.
dark matter. I mean, I don't know if that's really a good representation of dark matter. Dark matter is just all the stuff that we don't know about in space. That alters the behavior of objects in motion.
When life gives you lemons, make batteries.
Wait, hold on just a minute. Well, actually, maybe I should rephrase this. Like, dark matter is it's the behavior in space that makes predictions difficult. So, let's say you have an object moving through space, and you calculate its velocity and trajectory, and you find that as it's traveling through space, there are actually forces like waves along the sea that alter that predictable course. You know, if we thought space was just a vacuum and that there was nothing in space that would alter something in motion, you know, we could predict everything, right? We could predict all the movements to a reasonable degree, but you know, we found that there is something in space, you know, that makes it so that it's not really empty. There are forces that kind of dictate the ebb and flow of how objects move through space, and that is dark matter. It's something out there which is haven't really defined yet, that work just like currents and waves. I mean, it ends up all being math, honestly, but that's essentially what it is. You know, because we want to be able to predict movements across the solar system or across the universe, but that can be difficult if...
The awards will begin in just a moment, so if everyone can please find a seat in the auditorium, we'll get underway.
That can be difficult if you're not even aware of how, you know, the ebb and flow of space can affect an object. Still trying to figure that out. What exactly is it? Can we somehow calculate it? Measure it? You know, predict it?
We seem to be missing someone. Mia Lorenson? If Mia Lorenson is out there, please come to the auditorium. You're missing something very important, Mia.
Well, obviously something I don't care about. Of course, I have my theories of what dark matter is, and
Mia, I've been told that you seem upset about something. Whatever it is, now's not the time to act out. Everyone's waiting for you.
But I need to work on more observable data. Something I'll present it if I ever can get access to.
Here we go. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Will Mia Lorenson please come to the stage?
Brillante. Oh, maybe someday I'll make a separate video on that. what I think it is, and how we can
No need to be shy.
potentially
This
calculate it.
is your moment.
Might be a few years though. I can't make any promises. But I do have many ideas, which will need to be peer reviewed, of course. So, yeah, like I said, it'll be a while. Don't be in that position with tentacles. Not good. Lucky dogs. Hot dog sandwiches, fries. Oh my goodness. Perfect. We'll just stay there. What? Although, honestly, I mean, a hot dog is a sandwich. It's an open-faced sandwich, but it's a sandwich nonetheless. So that's like saying sandwich, sandwich, fries. Oh, well, whatever. Well, actually, technically, even a regular sandwich, inside two slices of bread is also open-faced. That, you can access the inside edges. It's not like they're sealed. I mean, that would make it like a bun or a dumpling if it was sealed. Oh, hold on. Okay. Actually, speaking of hot dogs, I've been butterflying them and grilling them that way. I tell you, it's tasty. gives you more of a seared edge around. And enhances the flavor. You wouldn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it actually makes the hot dog taste quite a bit different. Grocery store, okay. Hot dog sandwiches and fries again. Well then. Can I make a phone call? No. Gotta be something I can do. Somewhere I can go. My bike's seen better days. Oh, look at this. That's trippy. What kind of flooring is this? On a surface, no. Going into that, or oh, I guess this turnstile's open. Well, let's see what's going on over here. The time tunnel. Bum, 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 bum. I kind of want one of these in my bedroom. Look how trippy that is. I definitely would not pick this flooring ever. $88.05. Do I have to remember that for any reason?
You have to be independent, Mia. Do you understand? I can't always be there for you. It's just you and me, Mia. Just you and me against the world.
Dad's a deadbeat, huh? Or he passed away, I mean. Never really know.
I'm sorry, but I don't approve.
That's too bad. But I don't need your help. Ever since I first knew I was having her, I had a feeling Mia was gonna do something great for the world. You'll see.
Well, hopefully I didn't kill everyone.
You and me and everyone else, we're all made of these little things called cells. And all of our cells come from the cells that came before them. But that means you came from my cells. Isn't that funny?
Uh-oh, did Mommy lose her mind later? Where is this going exactly?
We're all a part of life.
Oh, cool. Man. One hell of a room. Wish I had a room like this.
End of the line. End of the line. Would all passengers please disembark at this time? Thank you.
Everything's cancelled. Except for EL00599, The Edge of Life. Now boarding. Let's go. Run up the stairs. Keep your exercise up.
Wait! I still need something from you.
Oof. Here go the knees.
Wait for me! Please!
Oh boy. Push that little fisheye effect. That's cool.
The train is about to depart.
Alright, kid, where are we going?
I won't be afraid. I promise.
Oh, she does know how to duck. Only when the game allows it. No, it's kind of spiky. You're not coming with me? Oh boy, low bit rate movie. You guys are doing so well. Why'd you resort to using a movie? A pre-rendered movie? Dedicated to those we've lost and all who are still recovering. Yeah, I kind of feel like they could have achieved this real time. I mean, it's certainly not beyond the Unreal Engine to do this. I mean, this is rendered in the engine, just not real time. Okay, well, that's an open-ended ending. Kind of an open-ended story. It's definitely, definitely not from North America. But yeah, there you go. I don't know. I find it pretty fascinating. It's an interesting game. I think obviously it's not a cutting edge, cutting edge visuals or cutting edge sound. But I will say the animation is pretty good. Overall, it has a nice, clean look to it. The environments, they look realistic without trying to be hyper real. The Mia's character design is pretty good too. I mean, it feels like this is based on like a PlayStation 3 model, but that also guarantees that it runs at a good frame rate. Since it's not trying to push the visual envelope. Overall, yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see what these other developers decide to make next time around. Maybe not quite be so open-ended in your narrative, because it started off as one thing, which would, be potentially some sort of mass extinction event, and then it kind of dipped into more psychological issues, and then it ends with maybe something in the future or something in the past of her just going to work. So I don't know how a lot of European storytellers find this kind of narrative fitting, but North Americans, we like to have things a little bit more straightforward. Again, I certainly don't mind this, and I think just with it being open nature like this, it makes it a little harder for me to recommend for folks who are used to like the North American storytelling. But if you're used to watching a lot of European films, then this may be something that you don't mind so much, right? But yeah, I had a good time with it, and it wasn't too terribly expensive. I mean, it was at the right price for what was presented, and I think again, if you want something that's a little bit different, then definitely check it out for yourself. So that's it. This is audap. I'm watching Edengate: The Edge of Life, running on the PlayStation 5, but this is available natively for PlayStation 4 and also for PC. It's been out for PC for a while, so yeah, check it out. It's cool stuff. At least I think it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.